Hello and welcome to this Pearson Primary History Unit briefing. In this video, I'll be taking you through our unit on the Benin Kingdom. A non-European society that provides contrast with British history is a statutory national curriculum requirement. One of the options is the Benin Kingdom from circa 900 to 1300 CE. This unit provides pupils with the opportunity to study this West African civilization during its golden age, potentially challenging stereotypes and mischaracterizations that pupils may hold around the continent of Africa and its history. Since this period overlaps with the Anglo-Saxon, Viking and Norman invasions, it provides an excellent opportunity for direct, meanwhile elsewhere comparison with the history of Great Britain. Now, let's take a closer look at the work booklet that pupils will complete as they move through this unit. As always, we begin with our knowledge organiser, which brings together the key facts that pupils should learn by the end of the unit. There's a map which locates the nexus of the Benin Kingdom with its capital city of Edo, now known as Benin City. You may wish to bring attention to the fact that the Benin Kingdom was mostly located in modern-day Nigeria, not modern-day Benin. There's also a section on key vocabulary and a timeline, as well as a map showing the triangular transatlantic slave trading route. This booklet spans the history of the Benin Kingdom, from its formation in circa 900 CE to its destruction by the British in 1897. Each of the 6 lessons are framed around an inquiry question, and you may like to ask that question at the end, having pupils jot their key reflections in the learning review column here. Now, let's take a closer look at each of these lessons in turn. The first asks, how did the Benin Kingdom begin? They'll learn about how the Edo people living in the rainforests of Western Africa united under rulers of the sky, known as Ogisos, and then eventually a king known as the Oba. The monumental earthen moat encircling Benin City will be explored, as well as the expansion of the empire under the 5 great warrior kings. Lesson 2 asks what was life like for Edo people in the Benin Kingdom. Pupils will learn about the Oba's duties and the different chiefs who helped to run the empire. They'll also learn about rural life in the Benin Kingdom and the voodoo religion practiced by most Edo people. Lesson 3 takes us into the 15th century and asks how were trade links established and which goods were traded. Pupils will learn about how the Portuguese established a trading relationship with Oba Ozalua. They will learn about how the Portuguese supplied brass, which was considered sacred by many in Benin, as well as guns, which gave the armies of Benin greater power. In return, the Oba traded enslaved people with the Portuguese, as well as ivory and textiles. Lesson 4 asks, what was the transatlantic slave trade? Pupils will learn about how the trading relationship that began in the 15th century grew into the enforced transportation of millions of enslaved Africans. Pupils will learn about the terrible conditions of the Middle Passage and the millions of lives that were lost during the journey. Britain's role in the slave trade will also be examined, and the enduring impact on both Western countries and African nations. Lesson 5 asks, what can the Benin bronzes teach us about the Benin Kingdom? Pupils will learn that the guild system of the Benin Kingdom and how it operated, and study some of the plaques and sculptures crafted by the Brass Guild. Pupils will have the opportunity to debate whether the Benin bronzes, currently housed in the British Museum, should be returned to Benin City. And in Lesson 6, pupils have the opportunity to bring together everything that they have learned in an extended piece of writing, answering the question, what were the achievements of the Benin Kingdom? Pupils will be encouraged to weigh up the many accomplishments of this powerful, successful empire and then make a judgment on which they feel was the greatest achievement and why. We hope that you enjoy teaching this unit on the Benin Kingdom and that your students enjoy learning all about it. The video ends here.